segment is called Merchant It with COKESET. If you plan to keep it real, merch it on the book.
It's merch.
All right. Let's get into it. What's going on, COKESET?
What's the word, Caine?
You mind if I call you COKESET?
Yeah, I'm man.
All right, cool. When did you start rapping? Like,
damn. Well, I started rapping when I was in 5th grade with my nigga Tech. Rest in peace. Long live Tech.
where? Where was that?
I was in 5th grade. I was living in Brownsville.
Okay.
I went to school out there, so I've been rapping since then. With my nigga Tech, we started rapping in a little group called Black Hoodie Gang. 5th grade. Whoa.
Brownsville is big, right?
Yeah, Brownsville's a neighborhood overall. It's a section in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Provided 20-something plus projects back to back, every corner, every block. Poverty itself in Brooklyn, you know? Word.
Okay. How you feel? What was your biggest mistakes and regrets since you've been in a rap game?
That's a good question. I might have asked me that. One of my biggest regrets and mistakes as I've been rapping, making music, I could say is showing too much love to people around me and not focus on myself, and entertaining too much street antics during making music. And also not making that mixtape that was offered to me when I went to a label meeting.
Can you explain more about the label meeting?
Well, yeah, I don't want to be. All right, basically, 2019, Rel Carter from Rock Nation gave me an opportunity that he'll host a project for me, or EP, LP, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, hell yeah. Well, I was gonna call it Jiggas Back because I played him a few songs when I went to the label meeting, and it was like a few remix Jay-Z beat like Money Ain't a Thing, etc., etc. He was rocking with it. He said, "Yo, if you drop a tape called that shit, I'll host it." I'm like, "Word." I never really, followed up with it because I was kind of like doing so much, stuck in my ways. But that's one of my biggest like regrets. That was an opportunity. That's Brooklyn.
All right, so I see you've been, in the doors with Rock Nation and shit. What's some of the other accomplishments that you earned in music?
I feel like I accomplished a lot. I come from the bottom. I come from the block. Struggle. I feel like I accomplished a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I grew up hustling. I grew up thieving. I grew up finessing. I grew up middleman and no freaky. I grew up like, making ends meet by any means without breaking your morals type shit. So like, I feel like, I accomplished a lot by even just being able to generate revenue and currency off my talent, which is making music. And I feel like I rub shoulders with so many people that that's gatekeepers and got the route and is seasoned to the game. And I made a lot of money on, music. Believe it or not, the last couple years I've been taking care of myself, To this day, you get me?
Okay, so, you got a big name. You always, put on musically. So I'm trying to ask, what is your overall goal for music? Like, what do you see yourself doing in this music industry?
I'll fix up for this one. That's a good question. My overall goal is to be the independent Brooklyn rapper who made millions of dollars and went through other avenues and franchises to provide for his family without breaking his morals.
Okay.
It's my overall plan.
Other franchises, that's good. Yeah, well, let's talk about, you started a YouTube content. You doing YouTube content now. That's good. What motivated Coca to start creating YouTube content?
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna keep it a band like 1,001s. You get me? You know what motivated me? You know what motivated me? You know what motivated me? I'm gonna tell you what motivated me. I came home from the joint. I was watching TV every day like, oh, it's all about podcasting. It's all about personality. It's all about topics. Pause. It's all about getting yourself put out there through character.
Right.
And I noticed it's a lot of platforms that I relate to. Like, shout out to J-Mane from Chicago.
Okay.
My boy Nino Brown from Brooklyn.
Okay.
You know, Drink Champs, Wallow and Gilly. You feel me? Trenches News, even though he a CI jack him. Say what you gotta say, he dropping the sauce on niggas. He keeping me in tune. There's so much people that have motivated me like, yo.
How about the Brooklyn boy, Math?
Oh, Math Hoffa, Word the Mother. The barbershop situation. I be watching that. Yeah. Word is Born, yeah. Son doing his thing. Shout out to Math Hoffa, Brooklyn boy. You know I be rocking. Hell yeah. Believe it or not, I also seen a reactor from Brooklyn who be hating on the culture. He be salty to the culture, and I felt like somebody needed to step in and show the people who the real voice is for the culture of Brooklyn. Ain't nobody start no media unless the artist is involved. And I feel like since I'm a very branded household Brooklyn artist, I decided to display myself on the media to go against him. You get me?
We gonna get into that.
Okay.
We gonna definitely get into that.
Yes.
You know the people want to ask you, who are you talking about?
I don't know, man. We'll talk about it when it's time, man.
We'll get into that.